huge moon. Very close to the earth, isn't it? It's very low, so I had to walk a distance because it was hidden behind the trees.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening. It is. I managed to get a picture of it between the clouds, so it's shining through the clouds, which looked absolutely amazing. So it is very, very powerful, and it is, yes, you're right, very, very close to the earth, and people respond to it, don't they? Right? Have you noticed that there's a few more crazy people out there, maybe on the roads? Maybe people's tempers have been a little bit short. Maybe people haven't been necessarily in their heart space. Yep, this is what happens when those that don't know how to deal with the light, it starts to trigger them. It triggers them into ways that strange things happen. And usually it's with temper and with anger and things like that. So it's very, very powerful. But for those of us that like the moon, we can really, really use that light to empower and to expand our own energy and to shift. And so that's what we'll focus on today, is about really shifting. I usually draw a card before, but I didn't tonight. I quickly randomly drew one just a second ago, and I put it straight back again because it was power. And I was like, okay, power, that's interesting. Because power is an interesting one. Because we have two ideas about what power actually means for us. Power sometimes means that sort of controlling power, or it might be the power that you have over your own light, of your own life. And so it often brings up some sort of heated debates about who's in control, who's the powerful one. And I think in many ways that word power has been misinterpreted. And we often place people with our intentions in positions of power. Or they take those positions of power without necessarily really deserving them, being able to really stand there and honor that place of power. And those of you who know me know that everything I do is to empower others to be better versions of themselves. And also myself, so that I can be a better version of me every day. So let's use this moon tonight to power us up to be better versions of ourselves. Because when we start to change us, we start to change those around us. When those around us start to change, so the world starts to change. So it just takes a few of us in key spots, changing ourselves, watching how everything changes around us once we've changed, not before. Right? The change always comes first. So when you change, you have to change first before anybody else around you will change. And that's often quite a hard one for people to get into their heads, is that to see a change in the world, you have to change first. The world doesn't change first, then you change. It's always coming from you. And if we zoom out and look at ourselves from that highest perspective, we can see that we're actually in our own little bubble, creating our own little world around us, our own little universe, where as we change, so that screen around us starts to change. And that's very, very exciting. So let's just allow ourselves to get nice and comfortable and to breathe deeply and stillly. And just allow your mind to go beautifully still, beautifully quiet. And in this moment, I want you to really start to connect to the earth, to Mother Earth, to really start to feel her presence, to be able to feel gravity. Just allowing gravity to hold you beautifully. And as you concentrate on and imagine gravity holding you, just allow a beautiful stream of light to run down the base of your spine, down out through the base of your spine, right down into the center of the earth. It's like this light is creating this energetic cord that is attaching you deep into the center of the earth. And immediately you start to feel that grounding, a comfortable heaviness in your body. And perhaps you sense or feel a tingling across your thighs or the backs of your shoulders as you allow you to completely let go and to open yourself to this experience. And as you breathe deeply, body heavy, mind becoming quieter, the space between the thoughts getting longer and longer, just allowing yourself to be. Just let go of those thoughts, the randomness that's filling your head, the to-do list, the shopping list, the wishes and the wants. Just let them go for this moment. Thanking them for being here, but allowing them to just go. For in about 20 minutes or so, you can come back to those thoughts. Feeling stillness, peace, calmness. Notice your body. Notice your shoulders dropping. Your breath moving deeper into your body. Perhaps you notice how your belly moves as you breathe. Perhaps you even notice how you breathe very deeply from behind, even to the sides of your belly, expanding as that breath moves into that beautiful lower place. And allow. You start to sense the moonlight shining down from above. It's super bright. And the moon creates this beautiful light that's soft and gentle, but you know at the same time that it's incredibly powerful. It's creating this field of light around you. And I want you to begin to imagine it, or to sense it, or just to know it. Perhaps it's a beautiful tingling energy that's flowing down around you. Perhaps you feel a pressure. Perhaps there's a new sense of lightness. Or perhaps it's more like a swirl of energy. Or maybe you just know and you allow. This is the beautiful light of the goddess moon. Allow this sensation, this feeling, this knowing to move inside. Allow this incredibly beautiful light just to begin to fill you. Perhaps there's a warmth, or maybe even a sound. Or perhaps you just see yourself being filled with this incredible, powerful goddess moon energy. And allow this goddess moon energy just to shift out any heaviness in your body. As you're filled, you can almost sense or imagine how this light is pushing out the heaviness, the oldness, the falseness that we all carry within. Allow the moonlight to detoxify you. And give yourself permission to allow this light to really go deep. To go to the deepest part of you. To allow the moonlight to go to all those places where there's knots, lumps, bumps, wounds, blockages, pains. Allow the purity of the moon to rewrite the system. And allow yourself to feel it. To feel the emotions that it's bringing up. As you release. As you let go. As you clear any falseness that has been breeding inside of you. We're surrounded on this planet by temptation, by false light. False light that promises us enlightenment and more. And as this goddess moon fills you, allow it to start to push the false light out of you. Without knowing, without the mind becoming involved. Sense how the moonlight shifts and clears you. Allow the moonlight to clear your mind. Your mind so desperate to hang on to control. To try and understand it all. Your mind with the need to know. But defaulting to the old. Allow this incredible light to softly, to gently shift and clear your mind. And it feels good. It feels good to just allow, to not have to do anything, to just be in the moment. To be in the light. Notice the tingles. Notice the pressure, or the heat, or the coolness. As your energy shifts, changes, awakens, releases and heals. And you can imagine the light now. You can imagine this super bright moon shining down on you. You can see it in your mind's eye, even though you're sitting indoors. And you allow this incredible energy to move down, to touch your heart, the center of your being, your beautiful divine heart, the part of you so very human and yet so spiritual at the same time, your life force, your rhythm, your beat, your pulse. And this powerful moonlight, guided by the goddess, touching your heart. Feel, sense or see, imagine or know or just be. Be in stillness now. And you can sense the moon this goddess light filling your heart center. The silvery color swirling as it shifts and clears your heart of everything that is false, that is not true to you, that is not true to the highest version of you that you could possibly imagine. Clearing, cleaning, shifting. releasing the patterns, releasing the beliefs, releasing all that has kept you stuck, that has kept you running the same pattern over and over again. The goddess moon allows you to release it. To release it from the form, the physical form, from your energy form, from you as the greater soul, the divineness that you are. Remembering to breathe and let go. Allowing the release to happen. Body and mind softening. Slowing. Going deeper inwards. And allowing the light of the goddess moon to shine brightly inside of you, into the deepest recesses of your form, to perhaps the places you've hidden away from the light. Allow the goddess moon to shift and clear these places, these spaces. Noticing the stillness, stillness in your mind, stillness in your body, and stillness in your heart. The goddess moon now starting to awaken you. Awakening your beautiful soul and spirit to your higher truth, to your divine plan, to the path of your true light. And perhaps you see it. Perhaps you hear it. Perhaps you just know it. Or perhaps, like me, nothing at all. And that is also perfect. Once again, noticing your breath, that beautiful rhythm, the in and the out, that rhythm that's just right for you. And as you notice your breath, once again, you start to notice your physical body, your feet on the floor, your hands on your lap. Just allowing your body to slowly wiggle, the toes, the fingers. And then taking this beautiful breath in and out. And when you're ready, and in your own time, gently bring yourself back to this present moment with beautiful ease and beautiful grace. And you might want to have a sip of water or some tea or a little wiggle, a little stretch. As you gently bring yourself back to this moment, this time, this awakening, this maybe moving the shoulders a bit. Excellent stuff. Well done. Well done, everybody. How are we doing? You can unmute yourselves. You don't have to, but you can.
They actually feeling physically light and mentally. Suddenly I don't feel that urgent need to fix everything.
Fantastic. Yes, there's no urgent need to fix anything, is there? And that's the beautiful thing, was when we allow ourselves to stop, to create, and literally that was exactly 20 minutes long, to give ourselves a little bit of time to escape the rat race of the world. All those urgents just don't matter anymore. You know, the funny thing is, they never did matter. But they make it onto that to-do list. And they probably stay on that to-do list. And the thing about a to-do list is, you never get it done, do you? There's always more things being added to it. It never, ever ends. And the list for today will never be finished. And so the trick here is to go, do I need to do all of them? And the answer is, no, you don't. Can we look at our list and go, what are the top 3 things? and circle those and do those only, and then go out and play, have fun in the world? Or are we bound by the old rules, the old way, which says you've got to sit at your desk until you get it all done? And that might have been the 20th century way of doing things. But it's not this new energy, is it? It definitely is not this new energy. This new energy is not about ticking boxes. It's not about completing the to-do list no matter what. It's about being in your heart. It's about releasing and letting go. It's about giving you time for you. Even small moments of time. Good. Anybody else? Anything? As you probably noticed, this is very, very different from last month's meditation. Every time they're different. Every time they will focus on something completely different. And that, for me, is where the magic is. It's not the same every single time. Well, because that'd get boring, wouldn't it? Anybody else anything to say? It's okay if you don't.
I see myself holding onto a massive balloon and moving up and letting go of all what's not needed. I'm moving up.
So it's hanging on to a massive balloon and you rising up and you're leaving behind all the heaviness. Fantastic. That is absolutely perfect. Yep. And balloons can really lift you out of all that old heaviness, all that old stuff that doesn't support you, just keeps you stuck. And the beautiful thing is we'll all sense it differently because we all have our own perspective of it. What I sense or see will be different from what everybody else sees. It might be similar sometimes, but a balloon is fantastic. Love it. Love the fact that just lifted you out of that heaviness. You could leave it all behind. You didn't have to go back there. And you can allow that balloon to keep taking you higher and higher and higher. Why would you want it to stop? Good. Very, very good. Anybody else before we wrap up?
I was in quite wide moonlight. Lots of space. It was all about space and lightness.
Space and lightness. I love that. And you know something, when we go inside, we have so much space there, don't we? When you get past that idea of it just being the physical and move inside, you find just as much space inside as you do outside of you.
Yeah, it's true. It's very expansive. Now you said that.
Yeah, very, very expansive. And in fact, I love going inside because I can explore it without having to go outside of myself. It's all there. The stars, the planets, the systems, the playground, whatever my imagination can come up with is there. And I can really explore it. And spend time in my own inner world. Not being influenced by all the distractions either side of us. all the pulls, all the drama, all the FOMO, all the perceived issues and indifferences and what we just live with in this today's world and call it chaos. It's not inside of you. Never was. So don't bring the outside in. I think this is why tonight we just had to shift all that falseness out of us. Because we've gathered onto things that look good outside of us and pull them inside and try to make them our truths. And most of the time what we brought in is somebody else's old false idea. Somebody else's idea of what would potentially work for them, based on something old that doesn't necessarily work. So we release all the falseness from us so that we can be true to ourselves. When I speak my truth for me, I am empowered. I find my power. This is not power to control. This is not power to coerce. It's not power to be powerful. I find my power for me, my truth for me. And that is where the magic is. Beautiful souls, thank you for giving up your evening to go on this crazy journey to play in the moonlight. It's been a pleasure, as always. Next one is Monday, and that'll be the online group healing. So again, we will, similar time, we will play in the magic of healing. And again, who knows what part of us needs healing? Only time will tell. And then for those that are London-based, I will be doing the next in-person adept class on Thursday the 16th. Yes, looking forward to that. 10 to 4. That's in Edgware, North London, Northwest London. And it'd be great to have you along if you're around. Okay, beautiful.
How do you do that? How do you arrange to do that?
You message me.
Fine, okay.
Or I will message you, which is on my to-do list, which I have two people here that have expressed interest, and yet my to-do list, I haven't quite messaged the two of you yet. So I will.
Can I be on your message list as well?
You are one of those people on the message list, yes.
Oh, thank you.
Anybody else who wants to be on the message list, who doesn't know, who hasn't mentioned it to me before, you can get on the message list. It'll be individual messages. It won't be group messages, don't worry. So if you'd like, I mean, Louis, I'm not going to send it to you because you're in South Africa, so that's not going to happen. Sunita, you already are an adept, so it's not going to happen to you. So, okay, the rest of you I'll send a message to. How's that? Happy now? Yes, all of you? Brilliant. Okay.
And when will the next one be after that? I can't. I have half term in the end.
It's always half term or something, isn't it? In the way. I'm
attempting to try and ferry out my children somehow. But
I don't know yet because I don't do the in-person ones very often.
I know.
I tend to do them only once or twice a year, and this is already the third one of the year, so this is a new thing happening. So it won't be this year. It'll be next one will be next year. But they're always small, they're always intimate, but we get a lot of magic done. Okay. All right, beautiful souls. A magical week, a magical night, and even better year.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers, everybody. Bye.
Same to you, Oliver.
Bye.